We're playing vampires today. We're playing the Rakdos vampires with the red. The red will bring you Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter, Blood Tithe Harvester, and you know what? If we ever have to discard cards, we can play Fiery Temper. This is the invention of Larwig, who paid for Decklist Review. And he's a huge fan of vampires, trying to figure out which vampire version, either Mono Black, Grixis, Rakdos, or Zov, can make it through to victory. Maybe it will be Rakdos. Maybe it'll be Rakdos. So what do we got here? We have our usual suspects like Knight of Ebon Legion. We also have Bloodghast, Cordial Vampire, Sorin to dump a Champion of Dusk onto the battlefield. This is a 5-mana 4/4 creature. When it enters the battlefield, you draw X card and you lose X life, where X is the number of vampires you control. Frankly, I don't always know if I need so many cards when I am playing my 5-drops, but you know what? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt whatsoever. So let's look at some new ones. Falcon Wrath Pitfire, 1 mana, 2/1 creature. Not too bad. 2 mana ability, discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, draw 2 cards, activate only if an opponent lost life this turn. What are we wanting to discard? We're going to want to discard things like Bloodghast and Fiery Temper to pay for the madness. I hope this is not too crazy of an idea, but the idea is we pay for madness. So we can either sack or... So we have to sacrifice a vampire and draw 2 cards and discard a card. So we can hopefully discard this, hopefully sack this, and then they come back. What other cool creatures we have here? Voldarin Bloodcaster, 2 mana, 2/1 flyer. When Bloodcaster, another non-token creature you control, dies, create a blood token, which helps you discard cards. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform this thing into a 3/3 flyer. That at the beginning of your combat on your turn, up to 1 target blood token you control becomes a 2/2 black bat with flying and haste in addition to its other types. It's not going to have too many other types. It's a blood token. It's an artifact. It's basically how it goes. All right, so Rakdos vampires. Is this it? Can we do it? Can we do it with the Rakdos? It's got the removal. It's got removal. I mean, we got the Dreadbore here. We got the lightning bolts. Let's go find out. We won the die roll, and we have a pretty decent hand with one drop and a few 2-drops. So even if we miss our 3rd land drop, we still have things to do. I like it. 0 blood tokens controlled by Nikachu. We gotta fix that. We need more blood tokens around here. We need a bunch of blood tokens.
I threw all your tokens away.
Yeah, actually, no. None of that went to the actual garbage. Our father took it into the shop.
But none of them were blood tokens anyway. Blood tokens is a new thing.
You got a lot of tokens.
So I had a bunch of bulk at my parents' place, and it was sorted in semi-sorted in boxes, and then they put it all in garbage bags?
Well, I did.
Why would you put it? It was in boxes already. Just move it into storage.
Because we assumed that it was just gonna go to the Salvation Army or whatever.
You keep it in the boxes, though.
No.
That was so insane. They just dumped it into plastic bags and called it a day. As if that was more organized. Which it's not. Well, I have nothing to... What are we up against? Mono Black Eldrazi? Ugh. That's not good news. Another Fiery Temper. Temper's flaring. Okay, we'll get a swamp. So we need the swamps. Okay, so this is flying... Whenever Bloodcaster or another non-token creature you control dies, create a blood token. Alright, so let's play this, because just in case it dies, we're going to get some value out of it. And then when we discard cards with the blood token, we get to play the Fiery Temper. We have 9 points of burn in our hand here, so they're effectively at 11 life. Who has a cuter avatar, them or me? I think I have the cuter avatar, but I think they're making a pretty good...
Is that a squirrel?
Yeah, it's a squirrel.
Oh, wow.
Profane Tutor. What the hell is going on here? Brew versus Brew.
Oh, you are in the brew bracket.
We are in the brew. Oh, no. So much burn here.
So just unload it.
I can't! And why can we still not curve into our 3rd land drop? I'm gonna start bolting my own creatures. Suspend onto this is some sort of mono black control deck. I guess. Oh, is it? I don't know what this is. Is it the rack? Fatal push. Ha. Triggers. Give me a counter. Give me my blood token. Where's my blood token? So you can tap, sack, discard a card, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. Thoughtseize, by all means. Be my guest.
That's what I say to the Red Cross, and I'm done with my blood donation. Where's my blood token?
Where's my blood token?
Where's my cookie and my soft drink?
They took my Sorin. Bold play. That was a bold strategy. Castle Lothma. Truth be told, I do need more red mana sources. Well, let's do what this deck does. We'll sack this. We'll discard the Fiery Temper. We'll play the Madness.
No.
How do we play this? I'm gonna shoot them, because that's more fun. And give me my card. Oh, Blackleaf Cliffs. We could do this all over again. I got 9 points of burn in my hand. You gotta be careful. I don't know what they're doing right now. Suddenly, this vampire deck is a burn deck. What happened?
What didn't happen?
Oh yeah, they get to just put any card in their hand. I don't get to see what it is.
But we're about to.
Golos? Alright, well. So much for attacking. Another Cabal Coffers? Oh god. So they have like an obscene number of mana. So now I gotta start thinking, like, maybe we have to kill this Golos. They have so much mana though. Or do I attack, they block, then I Fiery Temper this stupid thing, and it dies. Nah, this is a repeatable source of damage. Okay, let's go get a Blood Crypt. We're gonna kill you the old-fashioned way. With multiple burn spells. My Cordial Vampire gets bigger, and attack for 3.
Message retracted.
Yeah, they do that pretty often on YouTube.
What do you say, vampire sucks?
Well, then they wouldn't have retracted their own statement. Oh, Torment of Hailfire? Did they gain life off of that? This would be a lot of mana.
10 mana.
Mill 3 cards and return a creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, I can get Golos back. Well, how are we going to win this? So I can play Castle, Bolt their face. Well, I can attack them again. Search your library and put a land card onto the battlefield. They're getting Cascading Cataracts. Oh god. Okay, well, that's it. I've seen enough. It's a Reanimator deck. Alright, so we'll bring in Thoughtseize.
Boo.
Maybe we'll bring in Leyline of the Void.
Yeah, you got your own ley line.
I have my own Leyline. Maybe we'll bring in Cemetery Gatekeeper, because it like exiles stuff. Void Mirror, I don't think that's necessary. Bring in all Leyline of the Voids. I will just take out all the burn. Seems pretty unnecessary. It's really hard for any of this to hit anything. I was lucky that the burn was relevant at all in that game. When Blood Tithe Harvester enters the battlefield, create a blood token, sacrifice the Harvester. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. But I do know what, I like that it's a 3/2 creature for 2 mana. Champion of Dusk looks hella clunky. Hella clunky. I think we just need to be aggro. Hopefully that's enough. Well, this hand's terrible. It's three Sorins. Well, we have Leyline of the Void in our hand, but no mana. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is not too bad. So we'll dump a Bloodghast. Put 2 more cards. Yeah, we're done. Actually, hold on. Cancel. Maybe I just keep this Swamp. Get rid of Bloodstained Mire and 1 Bloodghast. That's it. And hopefully that hurts them.
Turn 1 enchantment destruction in 3. 2.
Well, they're like basically a mono black deck, so hopefully not. I'm hoping that is not going to be the case.
Sucks to be a Knight of the Ebon Legion. Pension isn't very good.
This guy doesn't even look like a vampire, it looks like a zombie. Ha! Got him! The only thing that they can, like, Thoughtseize is our Bloodghast. How sad that is. Urborg might actually help them, because they're an Urborg deck. This is Mono Black Coffers you're versing? I actually have no idea how this deck works, so... I've heard of it. I heard Saffron Olive was excited about it. Then he was really excited when Aspiring Spike played it, and then did really well with it. Oh, they Blood Chiefs thirsted me, huh? How dare you. Well, we're going to be drawing some cards. Soonish.
Ooh.
Yeah, where were you last turn? Alright, chip damage. I hope this better not backfire on me. Avoid playing Urborg if you can. Well, where the hell was that a turn ago? So
Not bad.
So they got... What is this like for each swamp you control? Okay. Not each swamp in play. Okay, so I should have sandbagged this thing at least 1 more turn, because I had nothing to use the mana anyway. That is nice. I guess I attack for 2 and then shoot this Golos down. And then we'll get the Bloodghast back eventually.
That cursed YouTube lag.
They might not block just because we have, like, you know, bolts and stuff in our deck. I guess we have nothing else to do.
Three damage.
You want to Archon me? Go for it. Be my guest. They can just hard cast Archons in this deck. Who cares about reanimation? Are they gonna they're gonna activate Golos. How does this work? Exile top 3 cards of your library. You can play them this turn without paying their mana costs. How that's lovely. That is just lovely.
This Leyline should put them all into.
Oh, they found a Damnation, so they can go Damnation, then Golos. Oh, they're gonna go Golos first, then Damnation. Or I guess they just don't plan on casting Damnation. But they can cast any of these, right? Why don't they just destroy all the creatures? They don't have to pay their mana costs. You Damnation. Your Golos is dying anyway. Then you play the second Golos. Can they hardcast that Archon now? Oh, absolutely.
Too much mana.
I gotta be careful. My Bloodghast does have haste. I did get a land. Do I shock myself? I could...
You're up on life. It's life to spare.
I should have drawn first with this thing.
Big.
Okay, that's nice, because then I can... Well, I can buff the team, right? So I can buff the team by sacking the knight to my opponent's face. Attack with both. They take another 3, but it's not lethal. So I can attack with both then. Play knight and then shoot the Golos down at... What does the Golos do? Does it even matter? Well, of course it matters. It's drawing cards every turn. So then we attack for 4. They go to 3. How do I do this? They have so much mana. Their mana dot deck. Because if I sack this and shoot them for 3, or I guess I could... No, I can't shoot them. Then my creatures become 6/6s. No, I guess I have to do it post combat. It still doesn't matter if they don't block. But I guess this is the only way to get my opponent to like maybe make a mistake. And who knows, maybe they'll just play Archon next turn and it just doesn't change anything. Kill this stupid thing. Karn might come out soon. There's Karn in this deck? Don't scare me, chat. Don't scare me.
You might even see Squeena Bob.
I want to ultimate my Sorin, but there's nothing to ultimate to. Does this thing have haste? No. But it is something to play. It feels... I think I should just play something, then sack it with Sorin, because they might have like a ton of removal.
Yeah.
There's a battlefield, create a blood token. Alright, let's create blood tokens then. To discard a card in order to activate that. Yeah, let's just sack you.
Three damage.
Then if I draw a land or I draw a creature, I mean, it just kills them.
3, 2, 1. What are you holding on for, mate? The ship's sinking. It's sunk. Well, here you go, right?
Yeah. Assuming they don't have any gimmick here. It's all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. They saw the plan. They saw the plan. It was a great plan, by the way. So what, I bring in Dreadbore just for... Maybe I bring in Dreadbore just for this stupid Golos. Because that's awkward. That is awkward. That is awkward. I don't even know if we need the Leyline of the Void.
It was good.
They do have Persist. Maybe we'll shave some because they saw our Leyline of the Void, and then maybe they'll like shave on their Persist cards. And we can still eat the graveyard with Cemetery Gatekeeper if necessary.
Why not card draw with Castle?
Why not card draw? Because I was winning immediately anyway. Just put the land on the battlefield, get the Bloodghast back, shoot them with the Bloodghast. I didn't have any time. I always had something to play. Okay, we'll keep this.
He mulliganed.
Good. 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 We're not gonna play Urborg this time. Do you feel it, chat? Do you feel it? I feel a W. I feel the W coming.
Frank Karsten should have a podcast called Frankly Karsten, where he's just very serious.
What? Frankly Karsten. He gives his real opinions. Nobody knows any math in this game. I can't stand the people's takes in this game. No one knows how probability works.
Hey, that one video you had with all the T's and the F's, which
Yeah.
one do you think was actually human? Which one was generated by a computer?
And at a higher level, he can like criticize that video too. They took my thoughtseize. Well, now what do we do? I guess we play the Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. Okay, we have a bit of an aggro hand here. Sack a vampire, draw 2 cards. That's fine. It's the more aggro card we have right now. Monster CC's feeling it. What is this? Is this Urborg? Nope. This is the mill 3 cards, return a creature or planeswalker from the graveyard. Profane Tutor.
Cards to Advantage, episode 1. Let me be frank. Don't call me Shirley.
I guess this is just a Golos generator. Or Cabal Coffers, they can get anything that they want with this thing. Okay, well, I guess Urborg then. Fatal Push.
That'll do.
I guess in the name of being more aggro. What is more aggro here? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Cancel. Let's attack first. Create a blood token. Bloody it up. How profane of you to go get this card. I'm like, don't play Golos, don't play Golos, but we all know that they've got Golos. It's pretty consistent. It's
Yeah,
really
when you're
consistent.
cheating.
Well, they're not cheating.
Oh.
There's nothing cheating about this. I just hope this is doing something. We did shave 2 copies. I saw a Persist in their deck. And they have this milling card here, so it's not useless. Shit. Another Bloodghast. Well, we could gamble. We could discard the Bloodghast, hope to draw a land, then play the land. And then play Cordial Vampire. Otherwise, we can play Cordial Vampire, just attack for... Well, this might be the more stable plan. Just play Cordial Vampire, attack for 5. They block 1. They buff up our board. And then next turn, we could maybe unload. But what if we get it now? What if, chat? What if glory happens? Fuck. Okay. Glory didn't come, but we had alternative things to do anyway. I think I could pop this on 1, really. 1 is not bad. That's right, have nothing to do. That's the plan now. That's my new plan. Anyhow. Oh, now I get the blood. Now I get the Marsh Flats. Screw you. So we get this back. And then we're gonna play Cordial Vampire, then we're gonna send it. There is an ability on here if necessary. And then future Bloodghast will have haste. I mean, maybe they'll crack the blast zone here. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, whole board gets buffed. Although whole board will get blown up soon.
That was
It was my stomach.
But you ate.
I know, but like it digests stuff too. Just because a stomach makes sounds doesn't mean you're hungry. Could mean it's processing the food that you ate. But I'm telling you, I'm not. I bet you know what? You're right. I am hungry. I'm hungry to beat my opponent. Very hungry. Okay, what's it gonna be? If you crack that blast zone on 2, this Knight of Ebon Legion will be your undoing. And it's gonna get bigger, right? I think I got in some damage. 3? No, just 2 damage. At the end, it runs up if a player lost 4 more life. Okay, so we're not gonna get anything. Well, they seem to be at a standstill. Or maybe not. You can draw a card now. But you're gonna lose life. You're gonna lose 3 life. You madman! To the crazy house with you. That was crazy. You want to do that again? They are desperate for cards. Behold my army. Come on, land. To replenish the blood ghasts that we're about to lose. I've never been so devastatingly disappointed to see this Ether Vial. Attack. I will pass priority to you, good sir. Or ma'am.
Squirrel.
Or squirrel. Yes, Knight of Ebon Legion is going to get really big and fat. Big and fat. Gonna get a big plus. It's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to activate it to kill this Golos.
It's the opposite of Chopin, who's tiny fat. Triggers.
Triggers, please. Don't have removal. Could easily have been removal there. Alright, no Golos. And we are threatening to win the game with just this Knight of Ebon Legion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This lonely Knight of Ebon Legion. Lonely. Very lonely. Lonely Knight of Ebon. Very, very, very lonely. Oh, Golos is back. The vengeance. Now they're gonna get the Cataract card. Whatever, the thing where they can make multicolored mana. There it is. Next turn they're just gonna start playing whatever the hell they want. But they have to chump block every turn. Do you have actually cards to play? No. They're going to 3 life. That's insane! MTG Gaming Bob is here. They're going down to 3. Land, 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 land. Just give it to me. Give me that sweet land.
We saw it here, people. He's only got 2 cards now.
I don't care. They're gonna start playing like insane numbers of things. Like they only need 1 Archon of Cruelty. I don't even have another land to play this stupid to play this castle thing. So I'm starting to think like Ether Vial just doesn't belong in a vampire's deck.
Yeah, there's no point.
This deck is so damn mana hungry. Or I need like an obscene number of lands, like 24 or something. I've always wanted more lands in this deck. Not less. Is there a vampire land? Alright, let's see what bad news happens. Was it reveal the top 3 cards? Cast anything you want? Come on, Land City. That happens to you all the time with Meryl too.
Maybe it means more folk.
Vampire have better 1-drops than Merfolk? They have Knight of Ebon Legion. Okay, they found a Persist and a Thoughtseize. The Persist is trash. The Thoughtseize also is equally trash, so that's some good news for us. So again, I think we're in a position where if we top deck a land, that will be good enough. That was a pretty bad Golos.
That's a bad Golos.
That was a bad Golos. Okay, give me a land, you stupid deck. Don't be a bad deck. Be a good deck.
Let's see the turkey.
You get Death Touch, right?
Yep. Puts him in a tough spot.
The shame of this. And they still have this castle. Well, they can't activate to draw anything. I got this 2-drop in my hand with these vials. Yeah, they have to block. You have no choice, or you die. I have no choice but to do this. Whatever. If they top deck Archon, I swear. Can I beat an Archon? Maybe I can still beat an Archon, but it would be so bad.
Get the Death Touch.
No, Archon I think makes me sack a creature. Profane Tutor. That's a bit late. Okay, I think they're dead if they have to play Profane Tutor. Or maybe they want to empty their hand so they can draw something random with Castle Lothwain. Oh god, that's not good. They have to have like a bunch of lands in hand. That's the only thing I can think of. Or is this another Golos? That'd be so funny if this is Golos. Nope, they're getting something bizarre here. They have a lot of mana. That is a funny thing. You and creatures you control have protection from the chosen type. You and... So now what do we do? I brought in Dreadbore, right? Took out all the bolts. Yeah, we have Dreadbore. So we have something that can kill this. It's not many things, though. That was brutal. That was so brutal. I think I'm going to go down to 1 life. Sure. Okay, so they have protection from creatures. And they had everything here. Why didn't they play this stuff like last turn? Between Golos activation and playing those cards. Oh no, maybe they just drew this stuff with Castle. Sack a creature, yeah. Discard a card. The major super ultra wipeout. And they gain some life, and that happens every single time when they attack.
How much does Dreadbore hit for?
It just destroys the creature.
Oh.
Third Ether Vial. Oh man, I think it's over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're attacking for 13 just by themselves. All right. That was we were robbed. That was a robbery. We got completely robbed. I'm gonna file a police report for that one. We clearly had the W. All we needed to draw was 1 land, I think, between any of the times that we drew our first 2 Ether Vials. Or just something, you know, just something. We had everything. It was possible to win with this deck. That being said, I would still dump this card. It looks a little clunky to me. There is some, I don't know, it's a bit of a weirdo deck overall. Maybe Ether Vial in this deck doesn't work. I mean, you do want Ether Vial maybe for the mana so you can sack this stuff, because Ether Vial does give you more mana available, but I've said this before many times, but then there's an activated ability on a creature. It better be like outright amazing, because otherwise, you know, generally speaking, this would just, it's usually pretty clunky. That being said, this is a 1-drop for 2/1. It's a 1 mana 2/1 creature, so I'm not really going to complain about that too much. I think we had everything to beat that opponent, but it wasn't in the cards.